that gave to the school drive don't give no more money to the school drive. Can y'all hear me? I don't know if I got Bluetooth devices on or not. Okay. Good morning. Oh shoot. I want to thank every single person that gave. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Y'all know I be using these devices to watch TV, so I'll be turning stuff down. But I want to thank every single person that gave to the school drive, y'all. We got so much stuff that went out. About already over like $2,400 worth of stuff has already gone out, and I just got a couple more. And so what I'm doing is I might not buy everything on the list, okay? But I am checking the list to make sure that it's a real school list and all of that stuff. I'm going through y'all. I'm very thorough. I just want y'all to know that. I want y'all to understand that CERCA is very thorough when it comes to certain stuff, especially when it's dealing with money. So with that, I go through and I look and I see what's going on. I try, like, we bought some calculators. Oh shoot, them calculators expensive. They want scientific calculators and all kind of stuff. I said, but guess what? Our babies are gonna have what they need. Our babies are gonna have what they need. You hear me? They gonna be good. They are good, and it makes me excited because y'all, I was a single mom, and every year I needed help with school supply. Every year because I just had these kids at home. I don't got it, and I had to feed them and find stuff to do and all of that. So I understand. And if y'all notice, anything that I do is to try to lighten the load of somebody else. Who's paid attention to that? That everything, whether it be a bit of advice, some information that's going to help you save money, how to speak to somebody, scripture that will help your mind, like everything that I do is to help somebody else. And I'm not saying it like, oh, whatever. I just have been in so many crazy situations and wished that I had somebody that would, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I try to push here is be concerned. And so, listen, we got some vocabulary today from personal experience right now. I want you to write down 2 words. Okay, y'all ready to write down these 2 words? Good morning. Y'all ready to write them down? Good morning, everybody over here. I need y'all to get your pen and paper or your notes on your iPhone or whatever you got. Come on. Snap, snap. It's early. We ready? Come on. I need 2 definitions real quick. Y'all ready? I can't see nothing over here. Good morning, everybody. I don't see. Okay. Good morning, Miss Yulima, Miss Tony, One Love, LaShonda, everybody. Okay. The 2 words I need you to look for the definitions. Which one of them you already have? Okay. One of them you already have the definition to this word. Exploitation is the first word, and cultivation is the second word. Exploitation is the first word, and cultivation is the second word. Now, at the top of this, I want you to write character. So write character at the top of your paper, and then write exploitation and write cultivation. Okay, so that's 3 words on the paper. You got character, you have exploitation, and cultivation. Like you could do them on opposite sides because we're gonna go through an exercise that just God is good. He always gives me cool little things to do, so we're gonna do it real quick. Y'all ready? Y'all with me? What's the definition for character? What's the definition for exploitation? And what's the definition for cultivation? I need those 3 definitions real quick, please, and thank you. Where is my iPad in my room? Where's the green one? In the living room. Well, why y'all? Cultivation is the process of trying to acquire or develop a quality or skill. Treating someone unfairly to benefit from their work is exploitation. Stark differences. Can y'all please write those? Exploitation, the act of making use of benefiting from someone else's resources. Good morning. Y'all got y'all gear on today? Did y'all bring y'all umpire gear and your helmets and your shoulder pads and all of that? Your steel toe boots? The action of traveling in or through an unfamiliar area. No, not exploration, exploitation. The mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. Okay, so you need to write that down. So the mental and moral qualities distinctive to you. And then there's exploitation, right? Which is the action of making use and benefiting from someone else's resources, basically. If you exploit someone, you didn't do it, you didn't get it, you just took advantage of it. Okay? Okay? Do y'all see where I'm going with this? Who can kind of see where we're going? Anybody? Anybody? Is there anybody that can see the vision? Put your glasses on. In this week, I want you to do a survey and keep your mouth shut. I want you to survey the character of the people around you and see if they are an exploiter. What the heck? Y'all, why is it a ladder at my window? Let me close these windows all the way, just in case they got to be. What are you doing down here? Hello, what you doing there? Goodness, you scared the hell out of me. Why is it a ladder at my window? Ugh. Hold on, y'all. I gotta know what they doing first. Do I need to spray right here or wait? Y'all. I guess they cleaning the dryer vents. I don't know. This is stuff y'all need to be telling people. Anyway, moving on. All right, here we go. I'm like, why do I hear a big loud bang right outside my window? I don't like it. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't play that. I got to see what's going on, honey. Hold up. Wait a minute. What are you doing here? So anyway, that being said, y'all got we got character at the top. Let's do a diagram. Let's go ahead and do a diagram. Let's just do it. It's just easier that way. Let's do a diagram. Oh shoot. Y'all know I be tearing up stuff. Y'all got so much stuff in here in this room that it is a danger zone almost. Who knows it? Can y'all both see that? Yes. It's gonna have to be how it's gonna have to be right now. Okay. So let's do a diagram. I knew it. That's why I just asked him, was it gonna be loud? I gotta get my Spanish skills back. I used to be able to understand just simple things, but I ain't really been working on it. But I'm gonna have to get that together because listen, I'm gonna have to go back. I haven't lived on the West Coast in a long time, so I ain't had to use much of it. And oh shit, I'm sorry. That's the wrong one. I done messed up. God dang it. Y'all heard that? I'm sorry. Is the kids in here? Get them out. Get the kids. I didn't damn near messed up the board. Dale, sorry. This is not the children's class. This is not children's Saturday. Sorry, y'all. Just get over it, yo. That is one of those days. Get the kids out. TT Circus, see you later, baby. You can't be here. It's a grown up class. Cause I don't know. Oh, this is why they went. Cause dang it, y'all done messed it up. I think. Oh well, we gonna move around it. I was asking him if that just made me think about Mike Epps. Oh man, that just made me think about Mike Epps and his comedy thing he got there. All right, Lord, please don't let that get on my book. Okay, now we ready. This is gonna have to be. I done messed up the board, y'all. Cause you can't spray with the glass cleaner and then that because the chemicals don't mix, and it makes it so you can't get the whatever. It is what it is. What are we gonna do about it? Nothing. Okay. Here we go. Got the flip chart marker. Oh, jeez. Dry erase. Leave me alone, y'all. It's one of the mornings already. I sat in here for 3. Listen. And because my brain is in 1,000 places right now, yes, I'm going to use my thing here. So I got, oh, see, it's not dry now. Come on. When you mix those 2 chemicals on there, it make it like the surface is not, see? And then it don't be want to come off, y'all. I think I done messed up the whiteboard. I'm going to have to get another, I'll get another one. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get another one. Because this is not, it's not gonna allow it to work now. That sucks. If that's not spelled right, get over it. See, y'all can't see it, can you? Damn it. Well, I was gonna do it. Oh, never mind. I know what we can do. We got the flip chart. Sorry, y'all. I think I done messed that up. I knew not to do that. I knew it. Never fear. We have a flip chart. Now, if it stays up here, it's going to be the deal. All right. Moving on. Always got to have another one. There we go. Look at that. Everything will work out. You just have to believe. All right. Here we go. Now we ready. See? Y'all make sure we gonna learn because y'all sent me all this stuff. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. Is that better? You see? You see I worked it out? You see we didn't gotta worry about it. It's all the way together. You see? Okay. Just please don't fall. All right. Now we are in business. And y'all know that my handwriting, is that right? Yeah. CTER. Okay, character. So let's go here. And we got exploitation. And we have cultivation. All right. Are y'all ready? Who's ready for class? Raise your hand. Are you guys ready for class? It's not like I have a lot of space in here because my family keeps sending me stuff, so I've been trying to make it look like a danger zone in here. It's a little closer. Y'all ready? Y'all ready over here? Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. So look up some examples of exploitation for me, and if I don't spell them right, it is what it is. It's like shorthand. Get over it. I don't care if I spell it right today. We just doing what it look like the kindergartners do. Give me an example of exploitation. Using how? Yeah, but using how? How? That's a basic answer. Y'all know we go deep. Come on, we don't do surface around here. Get to the bottom of it. What we got? Human trafficking, yes, no, but I'm talking about in character, y'all. Listen. Right. As a person, personal character. Okay. There we go. Is that more detailed? Personal character. Okay, manipulative. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You love Teal. Okay, what else we got? Selfishness. Oh. Controlling. Didn't I just ask them if this was going to be loud? Literally just asked the same damn question. Narcissistic. Hypocrite. Wait a minute. How is a hypocrite? How is a hypocrite exploitation? Because manipulative, if I lie to you, deceiving. Okay. Is it I-E? E-I. There we go. Y'all got me. If that ain't right, y'all know where we're going with this. Cunning. Okay. I don't know that. Okay. Lying. That's a good one. Because you lie to get what you want. Okay. All right. So, what are some cultivation personal characteristics? How can you grow your character or another person's character? What do you do to do that? How do you do that? Thank you. I said I was gonna get them. Now listen. Now I said I was gonna get one. Y'all like okay? Next, see that's what. Thank you. Sensible advice. Oh, that's good. I don't know if that's right. Sensible, sensible. If it's not spelled right, y'all know. That's good. Yes. Introspection. Understanding. Yes. Understanding can definitely make somebody else change the way that they view life. Yes. What y'all got over here? Why I'm not seeing nothing? Why I'm not seeing nothing over here? Come on, YouTube. Pouring into people, wanting nothing in return. Come on, let's get empathy. Good. Okay. Giving to people you can't benefit from. Being mindful. Ooh, what you just said? Come on. Being mindful of how your actions affect other folks. What integrity? Come on. What y'all got over here? Self-reflection. Good, auntie. Okay. Self-discipline. Ooh. Ooh, I love my class. Self. Is it D? Y'all? Yep, DIS. Today. Today. Any other day it'll be all right, but I got a lot on my mind, so we're just gonna do this. Courage, compassion. Yes. Courage to stand up for someone else, which might teach other people to do so. I think that is an awesome, awesome trait. What else we got? Discernment is very good. Okay. Respect. Number one. Respect. All right. So we can keep going on the negative traits. Okay. Y'all get where we going now? So this week, I want you to do a personal survey of the people in your life. And I don't want you to say this is like a case study. So we're going to write a case study up here. Because in college you do case studies. So we're going to do a case study. Okay? And we are going to assess this week the character, the personal character of the people around us. Now, this is not going to be easy. This is your boss. This is the people at the store. This is your homegirl that says she don't mind stealing sometimes. This is the person that don't mind. This is everything, okay? And you're just going to take notes, mental notes. I would prefer physical notes because you're going to have to expound on this later or expand it and go deeper than that, okay? This is your assignment this week. Assess the people around you and see if they are a cultivator or an exploiter. Your children included. What are you teaching them to be? Are you teaching them to be a person that exploits people to get what they want? Or are you teaching them to cultivate situations even when they look like just a flat ground? What are you doing? Who are you? How are you affecting the people that are in your circle? Are you an exploiter or are you a cultivator? Are you adding to a person's life? Or are you just taking? What is it that you do? What is your purpose there? What and you need you can't do this with other people without doing it for yourself first. It'll have no effect. It's always easier to look at somebody else, but your character first. You need to see if you're an exploiter or a cultivator, and then you list all the things that you do. Be honest. Who you take from that don't benefit from you, and who you say what you want to say and get what you want. And you got to be honest, because then you can see it in other folks and you will realize how much of this you have around you. Who loves me? Y'all got y'all gear on today. So are people happy to see you coming, or do they frown their face up? Do you get smiles or do you get frowns? That's going to tell you if you this or this right here. Because if you cultivating everybody's stuff, they're going to be happy to see you coming. Every time they see you, they're going to be excited. But if you're not, you might be over on this side. Your personal character might be that you're manipulative, you're selfish, you're controlling, you're deceiving, you're cunning, you'll lie to get whatever it is that you need. Which means you're an exploiter, and God don't like exploiters. He likes people that will go into a situation no matter what it looks like and take the time to cultivate it into something better. And with that, you have to add to. You have to add fertilizer to ground. You have to add seed. You have to add water. There are several things that you have to cultivate in order to get something out of what it is that you are putting in. But there's a lot of people that have absolutely no seed, no water, no grass, well, no, I take that back. They got a whole bunch of fertilizer. They bring a whole bunch of fertilizer to your life. But because they don't have seeds or water or good dirt, you don't grow nothing. So them, whatever you had already, they taking it. And they're leaving it the ground barren. You can't grow nothing. Because they leave the soil They exploit and take all of the nutrients out of your life and leave you not even able to grow anything else. Check out if they an exploiter or if they're a cultivator. Are they adding or just always taking your energy, taking your peace, taking your calmness, taking your money, running your car into the ground? What they there for? And if at any time you need them to cultivate something in your life, are they available to do so? Or do you have to go to another person's storehouses to get what you need, even though you always right here? Excuse me. You always right here cultivating, giving them good advice, trying to help their life. But anytime you need them, baby, you find out that they only there for the benefits. So that means that they're an exploiter. It could be the person at your job that always wants you to cover for them. And then when it's time for them to cover for you, they can't never do it. Okay. It could be the person that only comes to your house for sex. And any other thing that you need them for, they are not available. It could be the co-parent that always talks about co-parenting, but then they're never willing to make the sacrifice and to change their life to actually do it effectively. This can apply to so many situations in your life. But first, you have to assess who you are. Are you the exploiter or are you the cultivator? What are you adding to the situations in your life? And what are you taking that you didn't do nothing for? And I'm not saying when God bless people to give to you, I'm saying, are you hustling, folks? What you doing? Do you only think about yourself? Were you in my quiet journal time this morning? I'm always going to be in your business, team. That's why God sent me to y'all. Now y'all see why I'm single and I do not have a lot of friends, because the BS, I need to know. I want to understand. Because the more wisdom I get about the people around me, the world around me, the better quality life I live. Because then I don't make as many pitfalls. Not saying I'm not going to mess up, but I can make sound decisions. Where is my peace being disturbed? And who am I allowing to do so? And why am I disturbed? Is it because I feel like you're exploiting me? For whatever it is that I give to you. Energy, money, twat, whatever it is. Like, what is your reason for being here? You need to figure out what people are adding to your life and what they're taking away. Friends, mama, cousin, kids. It don't matter. If you taking my peace away, might take me a couple of times to get you out of my system, but I guarantee you, once you out, you out. You don't get to come back ever. Because I understand that my peace is not your priority. And that's a hurtful feeling, especially if you have been a person that has cultivated a person's life and they are only there to exploit you. So you need to figure out which person you are. You need to do an assessment of the people in your life. And y'all, this keep your life stress-free. Because yes, it hurts to find out that most of the people around you be using you. And it's going to feel difficult for a while. But then after time, you learn better character. You learn how to pick folks out. And sometimes you'll deal with a person even knowing that their character is bad, but you can guard yourself. So there'll only be limitations to the access that they have into your life, because you do enjoy them, but only in certain facets. Only in certain arenas, only in certain sides. You're not a friend I can bring to my house. You're a friend that I know if I want to party, I can always call you and you're going to be ready. And you'll watch my back while we're in the club. Now, can I call you and get $20 for work to get to work? No, you're not that kind of friend. That's not the type of friend you are. So you have to figure out where people fit in your garden. Are they used as a barrier? Are they weeds? Like, what's their deal there? Are they choking out the other produce that you have and not giving you nothing? Because weeds don't give you nothing. Well, we now know they do. But for the most part, weeds don't give you nothing. They kill out what you really need. So who are the weeds in your life? Who are the people that are just exploiting you for the things that God gives you, your talents? You got to look at that. The girl that always want her hair done, and then she be like, I'm going to pay you next Friday. But she always got money for everything else. And will go to another stylist and pay a deposit and wait and be treating you wrong. And pay top dollar and then come back and ask you to fix it. Because everybody else was going there, but you do quality work. But because you do it in your kitchen, she don't respect it. That's okay. And no, heifer, I can't fix your stuff. I'm gonna need you to go back to where you paid $7,652 since you did want to give me my $1,500. I don't got it. I don't got the time. I always want to ride but complain about helping with gas, baby, and I charge wear and tear because gas don't fix my car. So if it's $10 to take you somewhere, I'm adding an extra 10 on there for the wear and tear because I'm going out my way. What you mean? If you one of them people, oh yeah, you got to pay wear and tear, babe. See, certain people you can ride for free and I'll never charge you nothing. But certain people, because I know your character, you gonna pay extra. Because you'll do somebody dirty and think you getting over. So then, no. And God do that. When you only worried about yourself, then you be in situations. That ain't God said if you selfish, all you gonna have is you and the little bit you have. You gonna be trying to hold on to that. Always trying to stack something up. But when you not stingy, not stingy. You can't receive nothing if you got your fist balled up. So, yep, what my God said is true. What you mean? So find out if you for your personal character exercise this week, because that's what we do. We work on personal character as well. You need to find out if you're an exploiter or a cultivator and be honest. And then you look at the people around you. And sometimes that's hard because everybody around you a hustler. Everybody around you a lie to get something. So then you don't think anything, but God don't like that. He wants you to be upfront and honest about it, what it is, so that that person can make a decision on whatever it is. Business, relationships, raising kids, whatever. Communication really is key, but you have to assess who you're dealing with so you can know how to talk to them. Figure out where to go. For real, for real. This is a real thing, y'all. This right here help your whole life, I promise. And it's a very difficult process to go through. This is not going to be easy. Y'all think, oh, I know. Ooh, you about to see some ugly stuff this week about the people around you. And you going to cry it out, get it out, so you can move on to the next thing. It's never too late to change. Exactly. So with that, your personal thing this week is assessing your personal character, seeing if you're an exploiter or a cultivator, and then you go to the people outside of you. So today can be you, maybe tomorrow, because it might make you cry this evening to find out that you on this side and not over here. And you have to be honest with yourself. If you on this side, God can help you. But if you say, oh, no, that's not me, well, then stay on over here on the exploitation. And when you get to judgment, you're going to have to give account for it. God said, I got enough for everybody. You don't have to lie, steal, hustle, scam, nothing. I got it. If you F with me, you know I got it. You don't have to live like this. And this is a horrible way to live because it's stressful being a liar, manipulative, deceiving. You can't really share your life with nobody. You always got to be behind some old closed doors and you live all angry all the time. I would be angry too if I was living a lie. Living a lie is very stressful. It's very stressful to live a lie. So if you want to know who's living a lie in your life, look at who always irritated when you ask them a question or you say something. Because folks that ain't living a lie ain't got no reason to be irritated when they answer no question. They just gonna calmly tell you, whatever. You gotta pay attention to character, baby. They get to sitting up and cross their arms today on the defense. You gotta pay attention to that. Now you protecting some information. See, I pay attention to body language. I don't always listen to what you say. Sometimes I say stuff just to see what you gonna do. Because languages is not always spoken. Not in words, anyway. You go up to give somebody a kiss and they pull away with you from you. That say a lot, don't it? 9 times out of 10, and people don't even realize this. This is why I say I don't kiss everybody. Because if I can't believe what's coming out of here, it's hard for me to touch your lips. Ooh, you want me to kiss the same lips you lied to me with? I don't trust what's coming out of your. I don't trust it. So then that makes me like pull away from you. Yeah, because I don't trust what goes on here in more than one way. Mhm. So it's a physical representation of I don't believe nothing that come out your mouth, and I don't want my mouth touching your mouth because I try to speak truth out of my mouth. So I don't want to kiss a lying mouth because I'm breathing in your air, your spirit. Ooh, no. Ooh, no. Mm-mm. I only want good things entering my life, and we all make mistakes, but honey, there's some decisions you can make, and they might be very, very difficult, but they will be so worth it. You will not regret it. These kind of conversations and these kind of things, they change your life, y'all. And I wouldn't know unless I had to do all these same exercises. And I promise you, that's why the peace that I have, just being in here by myself, yes, does it get lonely? It does. But I would rather be okay like this than to be on a roller coaster with a person or people that keep me not productive, that keep me wandering around in a, you know what I'm saying? But an explorer will do that. An explorer will keep you irritated and not, because energy don't lie. Energy does not lie. It does not. If you're dishonest, if that person is dishonest, you'll feel it. And you'll be like, why am I? Listen. Listen to your spirit, honey. I don't care how much they tell you crazy, you will be right. Because God, when you want to know the truth, God is truth. He will give it to you. You just gotta remember what he said and believe it when he tell you, no matter how painful it is. So that being said, I know we had a lot of people come in. Thank you so much to everybody that gave. Please do not give any more school money. School money is over. Okay. We didn't help. I'll give y'all the total of the families we helped, not whatever, but the totals of the families, the amount of families, but I'm getting everything out. A lot of stuff will be delivered today in the next week. I don't know when everybody kids start school and all of that, but everybody that is getting stuff, they got an email showing the delivery dates of the stuff that's going to be delivered so that you already know, because I don't want y'all to have to go buy it and then be like, dang, now I got to take it back to the store or whatever. So, well, you can't because it got to go back to Amazon. But anyway, with that, that way you're not spending money you don't have to spend on stuff because we sent it, we got it to you. So, yeah, I'm excited. Smile and walk away. Come on, Miss Allen. So, with that being said, I'm so grateful to y'all that y'all help me, us. But when I tell y'all, every time we do something like this, it brings me to tears because there are prayers that I prayed when I was raising my kids. I used to tell God, I just want to be able to help people. I want to be able to help reduce people's stress level. I want to be able to help make people's lives better because I know the things that I've been through as a single mom and all of that, just everything. And that really makes me happy to know that you can relieve some of that pressure off of somebody's chest. Something as simple as, because I was, listen, it is not cheap right now. Stuff is expensive, and just every day, whether it be relieve some stuff off your mind, whatever. We can't do a whole bunch because we don't got millions of dollars or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. We don't got it. But what we get every month, we try to make sure that we let God know that we looking out for his people. And without y'all, I could not do that. I'm very grateful that y'all trust me with y'all money. And as y'all can see, it does go out, and it's been going out for almost 2 years straight. I ain't changed nothing. CERCA's still walking and everything else. You hear me? I ain't went and bought no expensive nothing or did nothing like that. Every single month we bless communities in the United States and abroad. So with that, I'm very grateful for y'all helping me. Thank you. Make my dreams come true, to be able to give to strangers that I've never even met and help people that might not ever see me face to face. These are prayers that I have written down in my journals from 2011, 2012. I used to tell God I just want to walk around with bags of money and give money away to people that need it. Go in the store, be in front of the person and buy all their groceries. And then hand them $500. Now, we ain't made it there yet. But at some point in time, because I believe God, I believe we're going to be able to do it. And listen, God knows if you'll do it with your little. If you'll give $5 to the person behind you, you'll give 50. If you'll give 50, you'll give 500. If you'll give 500, you'll give 5,000 and so forth. But he says, do the little first. Pay for the person's groceries behind you if you got it. Or $30 on their groceries. And then he'll give you 300 so you can do 100 on the groceries. Listen, you can't be God-given, I'm telling you. I told you I would take my husband's size. And it might be $250 or $300 or $400 for that period. So I would go get my groceries. And then whatever cashier rung me out, I would just slide the cash to them, the ties money. One lady said, this is crazy because my twins are going to kindergarten and I have to buy double everything. And she was like, I was trying to figure out how I was going to get their stuff. And it was enough for her to go get the boys' clothes. This was years ago, like when I was still married. But that lady just cried her eyes out. She cried, that young lady, she cried her eyes out. Do you hear me? Hug me so tight around my neck. And that is the reaction I want people to have. Like when they see me, I want them to be happy. Not that I'm trying to buy nobody, but I didn't know her. But she had prayed a prayer that morning, and I said, well, God, whoever the cashier is, which one needed, let's send me through their line. And I went through her line, and she jumped off that Aldi's thing, her seat, and hugged me something terrible. You hear me? She said, I literally was in the shower talking about this morning. I said, well, he heard you. All the hair on my body is standing up. God is good. And that was years ago when I was married to my husband. And this is why he went from making the money he went to what he was making. Because I give this money away, honey, so God can multiply the money that we have. You got to take care of the people that have less than you or whatever. You have to. It's a must. You have to. And your life changes drastically. I promise you. And I tell y'all that. The strangers, the people that can't offer you nothing, you don't know them from Adam, you can't hold it over their head. Watch what God do for you. You care about somebody else's load being lifted, he lighten your load. Yes. You got scammed last week. That just means you got a big blessing coming. I do not care about people stealing from. I mean, I care. Don't get me wrong. I care. But I know if a person steals something from me, anything you get ill-gotten, you got to pay it back 7 times over and sometimes more than that. You ain't lost nothing. And then you get a blessing. People used to walk in my house and steal stuff all the time, take stuff. People very close to me take all kind of stuff from me. I'm the one with no job, 4 kids, no baby daddies around. You got everything, and you walking up out my house with something. Okay. But I got enough to give. And you work all these jobs and have all this whatever, and yet you have to steal from a person that don't have a job. What does that say about your character? But you just signed me up for a fat blessing. Thank you. You really about to be mad next week. Because I just asked for something. He let you take it. Because that's about the amount of what I asked for. Right on. Boom. 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 Thank you. That means it's coming. And is and did. And it would show up and they would have the Cat Williams stomach virus face. You thought you got over on me, didn't you? Well, damn, you just put a big hole in your pocket. That's why I be like, you don't have to lie. You don't have to steal. And if people take and they lied or manipulated to get it, oh, they just put a fat hole in their pocket. Car about to break down. Bill's gonna be over. Like, I promise you. And it is they did it to themselves. You're not even speaking nothing bad on them. With the Bible say, when you use a person wrong and mistreat a person wrong that is trying to do good to you, you heap hot coals on your own head. So the moment you try to get over on me, it's trouble coming from you. The moment you lie to me, it's trouble coming from you. Got however many lies, whether it be your boss was gonna give you a raise, now you're not getting it. Baby, I'm not trying to sow no seeds of ugly. That's why y'all see I be trying to give kind words, instruction, money when I can, help, books, whatever. Because I want that back. Sowing and reaping is a real thing. You lie to somebody, you got lies coming back. You hustle somebody, you about to get hustled. You get over on somebody, do not complain about your car breaking down. Do not complain about you being behind in your rent or nothing. Because the more you try to get over, the deeper you are digging yourself. Especially if you doing it to Cigar. I said, oh, no, you think I'm about to let you do my baby better? You going to get away? Ain't nobody getting away, I promise you. God will let them see that pain in their kids' face. And they'll know exactly what it was for. And they won't be able to do nothing about it. I have seen it time and time again. God know how to tap dance on that heart and let you know how you made somebody else feel, honey. Quickly, too, because we ain't got much time, so stuff ain't even taking that long to turn right around, baby. You got, oh, damn, did it? Oh, God, please, check my mind. I don't want nothing bad coming my way. I'm cool. I'm going to do right by you, because I always get a blessing. Now, am I perfect? No. Will I cuss you out? Just maybe. I'm going to come back and apologize. A sincere apology, depending on the situation, because I'm human. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to forgive and I'm going to let go, because I want what's coming to me, honey. Especially if I was honest. I try to look out for you. This is friends and everything. That's why people like, you don't miss them? Because they wasn't a good friend to me. I don't care how much time I spend with you. And I don't care how connected I am. Once I get in my mind that you are not a good friend, partner, parent, family member, I just fall off. It take me a minute, but I fall off. Because you ain't about to keep making me feel no type of way. This just happened to you. It's a real thing. If people are not at peace, they will continually ruin your peace. And you'll give them peace, but they'll remove yours. They're exploiters. They don't have any peace to add to you. They just want to exploit your peace or whatever it is that you have to offer. And it's sad. But this is why the Bible say train your children up in the way that they should go and it'll never depart from them. So some of y'all kids is the way that they eat because y'all taught them to be exploiters. You didn't teach them communal thing to look out for everybody. When you cook for you, you cook for everybody. When you buy for you, you buy for everybody. If you come in the house with food, you need to make sure it's enough for everybody. People are not raising their children. They are raising very selfish children. So then when these people get into relationships and marriages or friendships, they are exploiters and not cultivators. So then the question I'm going to ask you is, which one is you today? Do you add to people's lives, or are you always only looking for what you can get and how you can hustle and amass things for you, whatever that is? You need to check yourself first. For real. I think I might have to change this product because when I tell y'all these nails don't stay on and I cure them and they still don't stay on. Look here, but I ain't seen no tomatoes today. I guess that's good. Good morning, Queen. Just say, this is not my problem, honey. This is not my issue. I am a cultivator. I just had a person tell me I raised a wonderful, sweet, thoughtful child. I still feel I could have done a better job as a parent. I'm always giving because I try to be the person I wish I had. Come on. I got some cleaning now. Ah! I knew that was coming. I said, wait a minute, ain't no tomato. She said, I had to get them together. Don't even worry about it. I was filling my basket up. We eating tomatoes today. Oh, y'all eat them today. Got it. Fry them. Are they green or red? Are they green or red? Go on and fry you some. Listen here. I'm a hunter-gatherer. Come on now. Listen. I get told about my marine sons too from around the world. And okay. Come on. Come on. You want your children to be a blessing. Fried green tomatoes. Team cultivator. Come on. Come on. Is the only reason somebody can get something from you is because you plan on getting something from them and taking more than what they gave. Because some people give, but they plan on taking more than what they gave. So then that's still exploitation because you're still expecting more from a person and you haven't put in on whatever it is that they got. And if you did, you want to put in the least and take the biggest portion. Hold the hell up. So we go on a trip. You only got $200, but you want to be telling everybody what they about to do with their money. You need to live on your budget. Like my mama used to say, honey, they got champagne taste with beer money. I don't know what's going on over there. Living beyond their means. She said they got champagne taste with beer money, honey. And it's a lot of people like that in relationships, in jobs, everything. You want way more than what you put in. Or you're living beyond your means. You're shooting for something that you couldn't get if you was just yourself. You got to lie to be in that person's presence. You got to lie to get the job. You got to lie. You got to lie. You don't like me, you just ain't gonna like me. No, I haven't. Mm-mm. Still ain't showed up. T-bone taste with bologna money. Come on. And they want the mushrooms and onions with the little butter sauce on top not a biscuit, but a ciabatta bread roll. And all you got is $1.75. Baby. And the dollar might not even be real. It might be one of the McDonald's dollars. Or the Monopoly money. So really you only got 27 cents. Trying to get something you know really is above your pay grade, baby. And if you wasn't lying to get it, you wouldn't have it. And that's people, places, and things. You know you couldn't get that woman unless you lied. You know if she knew the truth, or ladies, you know that man wouldn't be looking at you. He wouldn't have stayed with you if you didn't lie. I don't got no time because that's an act. Ooh, I do not want to live like that. Now I owe my husband an apology after this class. I'm gonna go make me some coffee. I just literally said Monopoly dollar out loud. That's what I was thinking, girl, but I said the wrong thing. Stay out my head now. I'm about to go make me some coffee because I already know it's about to get violent in here. So I'm gonna just let y'all marinate on that. I'm gonna go on and make me some coffee real quick. Give me a minute. I'm back. Yellow. Y'all still love me, or y'all? It's too early for me to be giving uppercuts, or this is a training exercise to get you ready. You gotta jab, bob, and weave. Bob and weave now. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Yeah, never too early. Listen here. Because if you don't understand people, your life be real crazy. Now, everybody, it's a time for everything. It's a time, right? And nobody is perfect. Nobody is foolproof. Everybody can be fooled and lied to. But the more you pay attention to character, if you write down something, somebody gonna do something, they say they gonna do it, they don't do it, then you do something for them, then they don't do it. If you just take those little notes, it speaks so loud. You be like, I'm an idiot. I don't know how I didn't see this. It's right here in my face. This is why I be irritated every time I come around you. But if you don't journal that or write that down, then you just think you're tripping every time. But if I can go back and see, no, nigga, you do the same damn thing. You don't even change your stripes. Oh, you a circle person for real. Or a square person. So every 4 months you go, every 4 months you got a new boo and it's somebody else and it is a, am I married? Divorce, thank God. Because of a person, I'm telling you, I was married to an exploiter. I was married to an exploiter for 1,880 damn days. Hell no. I don't want no parts of it. Because people ain't real with themselves. They are not real with who they are as a person. And that's hard. Trying to be in a relationship with somebody that don't even know who they are. They don't even know their own damn pattern. Oh, yeah, 1,880 days of. Might have had 65 days where I was all right. 70. Maybe 70. Other than that, I was counting them days down like I was in jail. God, please let me out of here. I literally have a thing like, well, it's been another 90 days since I've been on the Isle of Patmos in this volatile environment with snakes and weasels and it's all kinds of rodents around here, rats and ooh, Jesus, God, no, just get them off me. Get them off me. Like, oh God, it be whole families of rats and weasels and snakes. They just be a whole vermin family. And I ain't speaking in general. I'm saying it's just a lot of them out here. Gonna have to have your Crocodile Dundee stuff with you, being out in the wild. Hell, whole family be rodents. Spooky. Now you a weasel. You might be a hyena though, so I don't know. I get to watch you because you flip flop. You don't know what you gonna do today. Then you be okay. So maybe you not a weasel. Maybe you the leader of the weasels and the snakes and the mice and stuff. Okay. Yep, you look like a reptile. Uh-huh. I'm looking at you. I see your tongue flicking out like that. I need to be worried about that, don't I? Because people do act like animals. Y'all think I'm joking, but I've applied a lot of my case study, like the people that I have to interact with. I have to find the animal that you remind me of, and it's scary. You can find out who the rats is, who the mice is, who the snakes is. I'm serious. Just start looking at people like if you study animal, like you'll find out who the weasels is. And weasels are, they always hiding something. They always taking something that don't belong to them and hiding it. Their animal behavior. Yes, Nisi. You will be like, you are a. I see the show Graham in my mind. Come on now. This is why I tell y'all, people, animal faces pop up. Everybody think I was crazy, but now y'all getting it. Listen. People used to call me crazy. Like, who even thinks like that? People that actually want to understand. Because everything applies to something else. Just like sowing and reaping can apply to everything. The Bible talks about the sins of a father and a mother, the parents hitting their children. Don't we see that? If there's addiction or abuse, don't those sins of the parents affect the children? Some children are sent to foster care. Some children are abused. Some children are left out homeless. So the sins of the parents do affect the children. So how you treat people, be mindful. Because God said, I'm going to let somebody treat your baby like that. And you ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it, and you're gonna have to sit there with the same way that you hurt somebody else's situation, or you whatever you did there. I hope you gonna be okay, because that's somebody's baby. And there was a parent or somebody that cared about that person that had to watch that person hurt. You will watch your people's hurt. I promise you. It's to give what you sow, you reap. So you don't care about hurting nobody else's family member. Do not be mad that somebody else hurt yours. I'm telling you. I have learned this lesson, and this is why I will preach to my kids about treating people right, caring about people, because you don't care because they ain't kin to you, and then gotta let your family member be right in the same situation. I'm talking about sometimes in the same day. That whole as they was yet speaking thing, it's real. Because as soon as the universe don't know now or later, it's just coming right back. Now God know, but I'm saying when you put energy out, baby, look for it to be there. I know, because today I said I never have inconvenienced nobody, but I was like, this person keeps inconveniencing me, so I'm gonna inconvenience them. It was an ugly thought. Do y'all know what happened? I went to the store, something, and I had made up in my mind, you gonna understand how you make me feel, but that ain't my job to do. Guess what? I had to go back to the store 3 times, and it was an inconvenience. I didn't even get to do the inconvenience thing yet. I just thought it, and within minutes, I was inconvenienced 3 damn times. This morning, you inconvenienced me. This is the time. I'm being honest. I'm telling y'all the truth. And I don't have a car. So anywhere I go, if I'm not walking, it's going to cost money. And I knew when it happened what it was for. I didn't even get to do it yet. I had the thought. I'm serious. I'm irritated. Because I had the thought, okay, all right, well, you about to understand right now. And listen, that boomerang, yeah, it sure did, baby, hit me right on in my head in 2.2 seconds. Because I had to get up and go back to the store. Then I came home, I had to get up and go back to the store again. And then everything was fine. So I was inconvenient. Ooh, listen. That's why I be trying to tell you, I got to live this thing every day, and I got to be honest about my walk. And I'm not normally a petty person, but I'm human. And you're not about to keep playing with me because I'm trying to keep the other circle dead. Like, I be trying to keep her buried in a tomb somewhere. But people be trying to wake her up. Then I'm going to have to be fighting for my life because this mouth gets crazy. And so I be waiting on whatever else you got after that. but I know where to go. I know where to go. You hear me? I do. Very words. They make me happy, and I use them very well in more than one way. It could be a double-edged sword. So I said in my mind, not out of my mouth, you gonna be inconvenienced. And then before I could even get to inconvenience another person, I was inconvenienced and hot and tired by the time it was over. So I said, I'm not gonna be an inconvenience. Fine. But there'll be no more like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it don't take that long for me. Y'all didn't see me say something and be like that. I'm gonna have a toothache, and then I can't be on here for 2 days. Cause in the class, my mouth start hurting, and I'll be like, "Ooh, I knew, leave me alone." Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all why. And my godmother helped me understand this. Because of my calling, and because words are my whole calling for the most part, I don't get to use them. Do you understand that? Think about what the prophets did. They spoke things and they happened. I don't get to use my words in the wrong way, even though I be wanting to. And even though I could say some stuff that'll have you wanting to jump off of. I'm telling you, I used to practice. I used to be a different circle. Okay? I'm serious. God saved me from myself. Because I used to tell a person, I'm going to cut you to your soul. And I wasn't talking about with no knife, baby, because words stay a lot longer than physical bruises do. And I figured that. It was very methodical. I keep telling y'all. Jesus saved me from self. You hear me? He saved me from myself. Because, baby, have a nigga at my door. Have him at my door. And I ain't got the cussing. Ah. And I be sitting in a chair like that. Looking at them knock on the door. Watching them walk around my house. Watching every single thing they do. But then I had to fight for my life, so I had to quit doing that crazy stuff. Because most people can't take the stuff that they dish out, especially if it's not an aggression. Subtlety can drive a person crazy. I had to tell one of my friends one time, I said, listen, you keep think you playing me, but you don't even really know I'm the puppet master. They said, what? I said, let me show you something. And I ran it down to them. They was like, I said, gotta be more careful. And this ain't popping no collar. This is once you learn strategy, it applies to everything. Strategy applies to everything. Once you learn strategy, you can't unlearn it. Once you become a strategic, methodical person, you can't unlearn that. Once you learn to pay attention to character, you can't unlearn that. Once you pay attention to actions and if they add up with the words, you can't unlearn that. So every single situation, your methodology is gonna kick in. Everything is. I don't care if it's work, church, home, relationship, whatever. It's gonna run through that process. Am I tripping? Did I see what I thought I saw? Did I hear? Let me write this down to make sure. So if it comes up again, I know I'm not crazy. So then I can make a sound decision on whatever it is. Whether it be a purchase, are you trying to rush me for a car, a house, whatever it is? Are you trying to talk fast? Because if I'm not trying to get over on you, I'm not going to move quickly because I want you to understand. And I'm going to keep stopping saying, okay, you got this. You understand what I'm saying? But if I'm trying to get over on you, I'm going to talk real fast and keep switching subjects because I want you to be confused. And I'm not going to ask you if you understand. I'm not going to care because I really don't want you to because I'm trying to deceive you. for today? I don't even know why we talked about this. Why is we talking about this? Somebody like, my husband need to hear it. My mama, she need to. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit so she can hear it because I've been telling her. Listen, you see, it's for me. Okay. I want y'all to pay attention. And nobody is foolproof, y'all. We humans. We are flawed from birth. So nobody has just got all the answers. I don't. This is stuff I learned through trial and error. Being out here and being in the world and being in corporate America and just everywhere. I take heed to the things that are going on around me. So you overthink and you underthink. And we are not the same. And that's okay. And yet I always have advice to give you that helps your life. Maybe you should try overthinking in a good way, like actually taking time to assess your actions and your words and everything about yourself so that you don't keep hurting other people. Because how long you think God gonna keep letting you do that? Before your heart have to start being tapped in stone. And you don't want to sow so much hell that you live in hell to the day you die. Because in your youth you do things, but you pay for it when you old. Some people pay for it right now, but if you don't care about how you live when you're young, it ain't gonna be nobody to care about how you live when you old, because you exploited and extorted everybody and manipulated and used people. So now they don't got nothing for you. Gotta be mindful, for real, for real. You have got to be mindful how you treat people. I promise you, because God can bring so much hell on your life. You'll be like, oh my God. And he'll bring it back to your memory. Everything, every word you said, every action, every deed. As it is happening, you will understand what it is for. I'm telling you, because CERCA used to be a mess. And still can be if God don't keep a hold to me. And keep me in this here tower he got me in. For real. So I love y'all. I don't know. I got more book supplies to send out, and it is a tedious process. So, because I'm getting everything out this weekend. Everything is going out this weekend. Come Monday, do not send no more money for school supply. We're not doing it. What we got is what we got. It's over. I don't want stuff dragging and dragging and dragging and dragging. We got to get this in and get this done and be moved on to something else. If we're going to do something else later on in the flick, bet. But right now, I don't want just money just pouring in for stuff that I'm about to be done with. So don't send no more money for school supply. Thank you. We gonna get it out, and I've been getting it. I mean, we got people got their emails. We got backpacks now. Not everybody got a backpack. I'm gonna be honest. Like I just whatever God told me to get, that's what I got. I just okay, because some stuff I tried to put in the cart and it would say it's out. It was just in. So I know that be him saying, nope, not that, this, that, and I just keep getting Amazon, your guest is on the way. So some people gonna get some stuff today, some people gonna get some stuff tomorrow, all the way up until I think next Friday, stuff will be being delivered. So there's that. What else? Oh, y'all, I need real school lists. Real, because I'm going to check. Like, you know, I'm going to check. Please don't send me nothing that is like I'm checking. Just understand that. So send real school lists. You can't just send me a list. Oh, this is what I need. No, I need to see school lists. That's what I said. I need to see school list, the actual school list for your child's school. Now, if you want to say boy or girl, let me know. So if there's a backpack or something, okay. But I need to see where it's just not you sending me a list of stuff. Absolutely not. I need to see a legitimate school supply list. And that's what I'm purchasing on. I'm not, so it's a second grade, 2 pencils, blase skip, not just, we just not sending out random stuff. I need to see school list. And that is a requirement to get help. You have to send the school list. Okay? You have to have an actual copy. Oh, thank you from Australia. Good day, mate. I love it. You see? Yep. Look it. I know y'all don't like this book. This is CD. You know Crocodile Dundee. That's her name. Yep. This is her name. Her name is Crocodile Dundee after that man that was walking around and out in the bush. It made me so excited. She's so nice. Yeah. I love it. Yes, it's a knife, but her name is Crocodile Dundee, though. CD for short. Don't this look like his knife? Uh-huh. Oh, yes. This is CD. Yeah. And I bought her because of, yeah, that's my Crocodile Dundee knife. I got my Rambo knife, too. Don't even trip. We got it. Yes, I'm a kid from the 80s and I had our brothers. Yes, we had to play Rambo. Yes, we had to play all of that. Yes. And so, mm-hmm, uh-huh. India. You're a tomboy too. Yes, huh? G.I. Joe, all of it. I had to play all of that. He-Man and She-Ra, which got Transformers. I had to be all of it. It was the Thundercats and it was 4 kids and I was the only girl. Yes, I gotta do WWE wrestling. Jumping off the bed, slamming down, about to knock myself out, like all of it. All of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. Yep. Yes. Yes. So, I like that kind of stuff. Now the crazy thing is I don't like, oh my God. Y'all wanna know what happened to me today? On a good note. So they say, and this is superstition or whatever, but it do be weird. Normally when I'm about to get a blessing, dragonflies will show up. Now I get other blessings, but dragonflies, right? And so one year I just kept seeing all these dragonflies. I'm like, well, they would like come and land on my hand. They would be on my, it'd be like 5 on my card where I used to sit and drink coffee. They were just dragonflies. So one day I looked it up and it said they mean like financial blessings, like good luck and all this stuff, right? Which I don't really believe in that, but it was weird because every time I want to show up, and sometimes they'll be this big, and sometimes they'll be a good size, maybe this long or whatever. Y'all, today I went outside on my patio to drink my coffee and just have my morning meditation and I literally saw the biggest dragonfly I have ever seen with my own eyes in real life, and it was attached to my door. Now, if we look at that like a physical representation of what they mean, that could possibly mean that the biggest blessing that I have ever seen in my life is coming to my door. When I say that dragonfly was like this big, the body on that thing was like this. I ain't never, and I pay attention to bugs. I don't know, but I said, and it didn't move. It stayed there, and I videotaped it because I said, this is different. This is scary. I've never seen. First, I said, well, maybe it's a camera. The legs were so big. How you have the paned windows? It had a hole to that little white part. It was huge. It was thicker than the pane on my door. The dragonfly, the pane on the window pane for your door to go out on the patio with the 9 windows or whatever. It'd be about this thick. It was fatter than that. I ain't never seen a dragonfly that big ever in my life, I promise you. Ever. It was huge. And I take pictures of dragonflies. I have pictures of dragonflies for probably the last decade. And I have not ever in my life seen one that big ever. ever. Blew me away. I said, ooh, I don't know what that. Well, amen, Dad. I receive it. If that's what this is a physical representation of, I receive it. I receive it. Thank you. Who knows? So don't run from the dragonflies. They're around your car every day. I don't know, but I'm telling you, it blew me away because stuff like that means stuff to me. God will, He will let that kind of stuff be like a sign or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it be on the money. Now I don't know, but that's weird to me. Like y'all, that was the biggest. I was so freaked out. I didn't even want to go on my door. I'm like, God, please don't let it fly on me. I said, do dragonflies bite? I couldn't remember if they bite or not. When I saw it, I thought about dragonflies they mean they mean like blessings. That's what they mean. It said to mean good luck or something like that, financial. When I read it, this was years ago because I couldn't figure out why they was like kept coming by me because I don't do bugs. So I pay attention if it's bugs around. Oh, I don't know. That's what I was thinking about. Different things. So I'm saying I don't want to say what I was thinking about, but I was thinking about blessings. That's what I was thinking about. Some things are not supposed to be said. You read one that says it means a loved one is around you. Well, that ain't amen. But when I read it and then I looked at what happened just for me, now that's why I said I don't know, but I'm telling you what my thing is. Everybody got their own interpretation. But what I'm telling you, when they kept showing up with me, what God had given me was I had a blessing coming. And every single time it was that. It was my life was about to change. It was getting good. It was like stuff coming my way. And I know what I was thinking about this morning. And then I go outside and the biggest damn dragonfly I ever seen in my life was on my door. So much so that I was ready to run from it. That's why I said he deals with me in signs. The signs he might deal with you and tell you that's your mama. I'm telling you, when I went looking for the information that he gave me years ago, this is what it was. And this is where I'm at in my life. So I can't say, uh, you know what I mean? I don't know. But when I looked it up, I don't know if it was in my dream book or where I found it, that's what it was saying to me. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, hey, please don't send money for school stuff. Please don't send money for school stuff. Y'all hear me? Don't send money for school stuff. We're done with that. We're still sending out. We have enough. We're not doing no more school money because then it gets into the kids gonna be in school. Don't send no more school money. Please and thank you. But yeah. So for me, like I was saying a moment ago, whenever I see these dragonflies, this is what happens in my life. Well, I know what I was thinking about before I had it. And then I see the big, like literally, y'all, this thing was massive. I said, this is crazy. Spooky. Very, very spooky. It don't need you can't even really because I was so far back from it, you can't even really see the magnitude of it. But look at that. Do y'all see how them legs is locked around there? You can't even really see how big it is. But look at that. You see the body? Look at the y'all see how y'all know that thing is like this thick. It's not this, that wood is not this, that, y'all see how he got a grip? I'm telling y'all that thing, it don't look like it, but that thing was like this long and fat. It was, you see, its body is as fat as the wood piece. I said, oh, there you go. Look, hold on. Look. I told y'all his body was as thick as that wood. I'm telling you. And that tail thing, I said, what in the, ooh. Oh, God. Y'all know bird size. Exactly. They ain't in the size of a hummingbird. Exactly. Right there. I told y'all. See, y'all thought I was just, y'all, everybody always think I be exaggerating. Be trying to tell y'all what be happening over here. Never in my whole entire life have I seen a dragonfly that big. And I done been to Florida. I done been to places where they be and they're huge. I ain't seen one. Now they might, but not in Missouri. Not in the Midwest. Y'all see how big it was now? Y'all see how thick that back part was? That's why I was thinking it was a camera at first. I'm telling you. I said, oh, shoot. Mm-mm. Ooh, that make my skin be a little. That was a big old thing. It's having babies. Okay, I don't know. Well, I'm not having one of those, but that do mean reproducing some good stuff. So I take that too. Fertility means good stuff. That means things are growing and maturing and coming on out. So I take it. I'll take all of that. That's all good. Every bit of it, if that's what it means. Because if you about to bring forth, that means that something's been hidden about to come out. So hey, I'll take it. That That's even better because if she's pregnant, how many babies they have at one time? Is it a baby a blessing or what? Take it. How many babies do they have at one? Do they just have one fat dragonfly? Do they have a whole bunch of them? What's going on? Is it a baby a blessing or a blessing a baby or what? I'm trying to figure it out. And everything is for something. So, how many babies do they have if they big like that? Let me see for myself. Oh, ain't nobody gonna answer the question. How many babies do dragonflies have? Only one generation from egg to adult per year. Some require 4 or more years. Some require 4 or more years for one generation. So I've been waiting. Okay, okay. Most have offsetting generations though, so there are always some adults around each year. Some dragonflies emerge at night and are ready to fly the next morning. How many eggs? Here we go. Hundreds! Female dragonflies can lay hundreds of eggs during their adult lives in batches over a few days or even weeks. Ooh, I like it, Dad. But how many hundreds? How many of them, though? You're not going to tell me. And they be overnight. They ready to go overnight. That means my life can change overnight. You see how quickly that came? I'm with it. I'll take it. I just said it. Are y'all hearing me, though? I'm trying to tell you. It said the blessing come. They lay the egg and then overnight. It's the blessing. Overnight, your life gonna change. Overnight, and it ain't just one. They lay hundreds. So hundreds of blessings can come to me. They be laid down tonight, and I have it in the morning. Man, I'll take it, Dad. I sure will. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I receive it. Whatever the night is, that it's gonna change my day. Whenever, even if it's not tomorrow. I'm waiting on the day. I'm waiting in expectation. Do you see? Because don't nothing be out there for no reason. The other day, it was a spider out there. A lot of them. And I said, somebody is trying to catch me up by weaving a web of not truths. And guess what? The person showed up. Now the dragonfly is here. Oh, yes. I pay attention to everything. See, y'all don't be paying attention, honey. No. Strange bugs start showing up around my house because I don't do bugs. So if I start seeing spiders, it's somebody just trying to catch me up in something. They be everywhere. And I went outside of my whole patio, was caught up. I said, ah. And then I went out there and there was a big one by the door. So you about to be by my door. Okay. I don't know about frogs. You're going to have to do the research for yourself. I have no idea. I'm just telling you what happened in my life. I don't know. I don't know. I'm telling y'all what happens to me and my kid. If I come, watch this. Y'all think I'm joking. And if she answer, I don't know if she at work already or not. Hold on. I always call her on my iPad. That's why. I done lost all these damn things. Are you at work? Okay, I'm on live right now. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
If we start seeing random bugs in the house, what does that mean?
Flies too. Yeah, and water.
No, but what happens? What normally happens when we start seeing random bugs? What does that normally mean?
Oh, there's something spiritual going on.
Or what's the other time that we start seeing random bugs when what?
Somebody's dead.
No, somebody is coming around. They done been in the house and then they leave. And then
Oh, yeah. Or, yeah, lights, beat, yeah, all of that. Somebody's energy was off.
okay.
They went around.
But y'all know when we saw random bugs in the house, 9 times out of 10 it'd have been a person that had been over there that had never been in our house. Then we see a bug we ain't seen or we don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, flies too. Yep. Somebody just said flies. Yep. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all. Love you too. When my kids was little, like, say for instance, I meet somebody and I let them come over to my house. It could be a lady, a man, it don't matter. If they spirit wasn't right, by the end of the night or that next day, it'll be a random bug in my house. Like a beetle or something. I ain't had no bugs and it'll scare my kids. This is how I start paying attention to it because they be like, Mommy, a bug. And I'm like, oh, you can't come back in the house. You have to sit on the outside. When my husband passed, a huge grasshopper got in your bathroom. Yeah, I pay attention to all of that. Because think about it. In the scary movies, right before some crazy stuff start to happen, don't it be a random bug that they smash? An infestation of beetles, spiders, maggots. It'd be an infestation that shows up before the evil spirit does. Or after the person has been in the house, now there's some gnats or whatever. It's an infestation. So when I didn't have a lot of people in my house, so I can pay attention to when the bugs show up in real life. If every time you come over my house after you leave, my kids are screaming in terror from a bug, you can't come back over here. Thank you. And people don't pay attention to that, but even the movies let you know. A lot of times the infestation be because a spirit is there. This is why they used to go and be saging the houses, because the bugs are a physical representation. Ants, all of it. Some of it is foundation, of course, but a lot, like in your space, you got to look at what's bringing that in there. It might be something you got in your house that you're not supposed to be having in there or whatever, because it allows that spirit to stay there. The spirit of infestation. Y'all ain't never watched the scary movies? It's always some rodents, like you said, rodents, something, and it's really an evil spirit, and then the evil spirit go away and the infestation goes away. You tried to anoint your apartment openings and had a flying infection. Yeah, them spirits is not happy because they want to run through your apartments. Oh, you don't get to go and try to stop the devil and not have him come for you. Why do you think we do so much? We getting you ready. I told y'all you got to do PT over here, physical training. You at war when you start playing and blocking spirits from being able to get to people's houses and stuff. Did you think they was just gonna let you do that for free without no trouble? When you go and you let Satan know that you are his enemy, he's coming for you. He's going to make you uncomfortable, so you don't want to go and get nobody else free. Have you not studied the story of Harriet Tubman? She had to be beat and all messed up to get other people free. She had to be hurt and uncomfortable so that other people could get free, so she could learn the way. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. People are like, oh, I worship God now, and get ready for the hell. Because now you ain't on the devil's team no more. Yeah, he coming to fight you, crazy. He should be. Because he's now your enemy. You used to be on his team before God, but now he should be coming for you because you're his opponent. Y'all not friends no more. He feels betrayed and he wants you back. You're welcome. Yeah. You start helping people get free and teaching them a new way to live, strategy, helping their stress level go down. You got to think evil spirits feed off of negative energy, sadness, depression, anger, bitterness, all of that. Depression, all of that. They feed on that. They get stronger. So if you start to lessen that, then they don't have a place in a person's life. They don't have a doorway to stay there. So then people put themselves in bad situations for money. So if you help them learn how to budget and stuff, and then they're not putting their life at risk, then the devil is not gaining ground that way. If you can help them stop substance abuse or things that are hurting their body, then the devil can't get, because that causes more pain, more sickness, and whatever, so that they get to stay. So when you stop giving the demons in different situations a place to be, yeah, they coming for you because you uprooting their house. You uprooting their territory. You're stopping them from being able to go where they normally go. And the Bible says there are principalities and rulers that we can't see, and they rulers of darkness, and they have whole armies of this. So yes, you pour oil outside your house, and then all of a sudden there's some weird stuff going on. That's because them demons that could just freely walk into your yard can't do that no more. So they gonna cause hell around there. They can't go freely where they want to. You done blocked them out where they've been able to go and do whatever they want. Would you be happy if you went to open your door and you could just freely go in and out of it and all of a sudden it's locked and your stuff is in there? And they said you just can't go in there and get in. You can see your stuff on the inside of the window. You see your bed. You're gonna be trying to tear up that damn door to get in there and get to your stuff. Make as much noise, call whoever you gotta call. Cause wait a minute, what? Okay, so the demons do the same thing. When you start putting up spiritual boundaries and they can't roam free in your kid's life and your husband's life and your life and the people in your neighborhood, when you put the oil on your feet and you walk around your neighborhood and say, God put a shoulder to shoulder fence of angels around here so these babies can play out here safely and all of that stuff, and them demons can't run through there and do what they want to do, yeah, they be mad. And yeah, they coming for you. And you ain't even got to tell nobody you're doing it. You can just take a walk around your neighborhood, put some oil on your feet, and ask God to put a chain link fence of angels, warring angels, around your neighborhood. And you will start to see less shootings, less drama, less fighting, less police. I done did it in every neighborhood I lived in because I had to move in neighborhoods that had chaos. But God, you can bring the peace. I don't worry about it. And I ain't got to go telling on nobody or saying nothing to nobody. The only person I'm going to talk to about is my daddy. And he going to make it happen. And this is not funny, but I had to move in some bad apartments. I'm talking about it was bad. In 2015, bad shootings in the middle of the day, 12 o'clock afternoon, shooting. It's all kind of good, bullet, the fragments and the jackets on the playground where the kids play. I got my oil, and one day I walked around that whole complex, up and down all the streets in that complex. Okay, I moved in September. I said, God, every person in family or people that don't belong here and it make it unsafe for the people that have to be here because none of us want to be here, but we gotta be here. I said, can you please take them away? Y'all, I was talking to the neighbor across the way. Mind you, I don't know nobody here. About 3 weeks later, and he said, they evicted 45 families. They evicted 45 families out of here, and they said they are evicting more. They said if the police been called, if you've been reported in like a burglary or anything, they is getting. I said, nah. He said that ain't never happened. I've been over here years. I said, I didn't have to go to the office and report nothing. I didn't have to say nothing to nobody. And they just kept on kicking people out. And by that time, the babies could run through the neighborhood. By the time I had been there 6 months, baby, folks could run through the neighborhood. Kids didn't have to be scared, going to the trash can or nothing. And it's still like that for the most part right now. Sometimes as a soldier of Christ, you're going to have to go into the crazy places. But if you really got Christ with you, peace coming with you too. Now, if you don't really got Christ in you, then you're going to be a part of the chaos. But some things should change in the neighborhoods, in the jobs, in the stores that you go into. People should know you by your spirit and what you bring. Are you a cultivator, or do they got to watch everything you do because they know you a dishonest person? Energy don't lie. They ain't watching you for no reason. Now, some people are just horrible and racist or whatever's going on with that. But other than that, what do people, right? How do people know you? What they know you by? Not what you, y'all hear my stomach? Not what you want to know yourself as. What do people know you by? What would people say about your character for real if they didn't have to worry about you being offended? Are you an exploiter or are you a cultivator? You need to figure it out. And if you're an exploiter, don't be expecting nobody to want to be around you because they can see that you only there to take and get what you want and be and say whatever you like. People see it. And sometimes people try to have compassion on you and teach you a different way to be. And then you just don't want to go even harder on into it and dig yourself into an even bigger hole. Because anytime that you try to get over on a person that's trying to actually do right by you, you burn your own self. You ain't getting over it. You're just hurting your own self. So I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't make a habit of that. Because as y'all can see, CERCA judgment came back within 2 minutes. And I didn't even get to do the act. I just thought about it. And it was inconvenienced 2 times. 3 technically. And I didn't even get to do it. I had plans on an inconvenience in person in one way. And I got inconvenienced 3 times. So I'll not be inconveniencing anyone. It's not even my normal character of thought, but the person keeps pushing me to my edge. So I'm just trying to let you know it's a different person in here. And God said, keep her dead or you're going to be uncomfortable. Keep her dead or you are going to be uncomfortable. So it's a lot of stuff I be wanting to do that he don't even give me a chance to. I know Queen melt on down in the damn chair. I am. Melt on down in the damn chair. Hold on one second. Okay. Yes. So please, if you're watching the rewatch, don't send no more school money. We done got our limit. We done with that. I'm getting ready to send out all this school stuff because we're not about to be sending stuff in to 2 weeks from now. We're not doing that. We're gonna move on to something else. So by tonight, all of the school supply stuff will be done no later than tomorrow. What's today? Friday or Saturday? Saturday. So no later than tomorrow, like at 12, everything will be out. But please don't send no more money. Because I have to try to keep, like I said, when I do a date from this date to this date, and whatever comes in, that's what we're going to use that for so that I know. And I don't want just, well, I sent for this. No, stop. Don't send nothing else. We good. Just hold on to it. And next week, if you want to start sending money for books or to help people pay rent or whatever, that's fine. But right now, we're doing this. We're done with the school thing. I'm getting ready to get these classes out. I mean, the people that we got, because it's a very tedious process, and then we will be back to regularly scheduled programs after that. So I don't know if I'm getting back on later today or not, because doing the school stuff and it takes a long time. I gotta get my mess together. So there's that. But yeah, I love y'all and thank you again. You sent a donation today, but that's for me. Thank you. I'm gonna use it to probably give me something to eat. I'll use it today. I'm gonna give me some food. Might give me some Chick-fil-A today. That's what probably do. Give me 30 nuggets, girl. Is that bad that I can eat all them nuggets? Thank you. I'm actually gonna take that today, and I'm gonna give me some food because I don't feel like cooking. Mm-hmm. And I'll sit there and just eat that. Oh, if you dip them in the macaroni and cheese. And I like to take the crumbles from the bottom of the box and sprinkle that over the macaroni and cheese. You know, little crumbles, because when you get 30 nuggets, it'd be a lot of that little crumble stuff. So you take that, if you get your mac and cheese, cut it up a little bit, get you a family size mac and cheese and put some. And if you got you some steamed broccoli, you could throw that in there already. Steam me some broccoli in a little bag. You know what I'm saying? Get your macaroni and cheese and take that Chick-fil-A and throw it in there. What you can see it. You be ready to go to sleep. Cheese and broccoli and chicken always go well together. You can never go wrong with that. Mm-hmm. Some for now and some for later. No, honey, I'll probably be eating all of this in one sitting, and then I'll get up and finish my work. Oh, I don't know. I don't even remember now. Well, honey, I done had a couple different ones. I don't know. But yeah, I like food if y'all can't tell already. Not any kind, but you know. I'm still thinking about getting my. I haven't been able to get my smoked turkey necks yet, but I'm gonna get them, and I'm still gonna do my stuffed waffle with my smoked turkey necks, macaroni and cheese and potatoes and all of that, it's still going in my waffle. Cause I got my little waffle. Did y'all go get the stuff? Who been making the stuffed waffles? Y'all already knew about them. I did. Y'all been making the stuffed waffles for the kids in the morning. That's a good deal. Y'all know that, right? Y'all get the for the moms, so you don't have to spend a whole bunch on like breakfast at school. They got those waffle makers that you can stuff with like eggs, bacon, cheese. It ain't nothing but a toaster strudel, but a big one, especially for like your big teenagers. And I think they can put it in the oven or like the air. They probably could put it in the air fryer for it to cook all the way through. But you can make those and freeze them. Stuffed waffles. So they walking out and they got eggs, bacon. It's a toaster strudel. Do it. You should be able to because they got the thing. So just make your pancake mix. And you can make fat ones too, not no little bitty ones. They fat. So like your bigger kids, seniors and junior high schoolers that can eat 2, 3 waffles and bacon and eggs, you can make those and fill them up. Make them and fill them up. So and freeze them. Put them in the freezer so they can get up in the morning and or fill them with jelly or whatever you're gonna fill them with. Pop them in the toaster or pop them in the air fryer, and now they got everything right there in it. Potatoes. Ooh, that'll probably be fire with some potatoes and eggs and bacon on the inside of the waffle because I like to taste all my food at one time. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying to make it easier for y'all so y'all not having to buy all them groceries and pay all that money for breakfast at school. And if they don't get free breakfast, that's a way. And moms, y'all know about the they owe, but they work. Like especially working moms. If you know they gotta pop something in the microwave before they go, I told y'all I used to make those hash brown things for my kids, where you take the hash browns, put the butter in there, salt, pepper, whatever, put them in the microwave with some butter real quick, let them defrost. And I like the crunchy kind. Some people do the shreds, but I like the patties. And then I put that down in there. Ooh, so it's crunchy on the inside and the outside. Then you put that in the oven for like 10 minutes and let it get kind of crispy. And then you already beat your eggs and cheese. And if you want to add meat or vegetables or whatever you're going to do, pour that over there and then put them back in the oven until that egg is done, baby. Let them cool. You can put them in paper and put them in the refrigerator. They good out of the microwave or the oven. You can do ham and cheese, spinach and cheese and egg, whatever. And it makes a whole muffin, but it's potatoes on the bottom. And you got eggs and cheese and whatever else you want to make on the top of that. And I used to make several different kinds. Pop them in. My ex-husband used to love them. He'll put them in the air fryer or put them in the oven in the morning or the microwave, and he might take 4 or 5 of them. Well, it ain't nothing but potatoes, eggs, cheese, and meat. If I put spinach or mushrooms or whatever in them, but you make them to what each kid like, and then 3 minutes. I think it's like 2 minutes in the microwave, and they got a hot breakfast that you made that ain't got all that extra stuff in it, and it's fun because they like to do it. Yeah, they like to do even the kindergartens and the little 2, 3 year olds. They can help because you just take your long, like the long things of hash browns. Some people do bags if you like shreds or whatever your family eat. I do the long pack of the square ones. I like them. It's my favorite because I like crunch. So with that, I take that, and I had a big family, so I would take 1 or 2 of those, put it in a big bowl. You add like 2 or 3 sticks of butter, depending on how much. They got this recipe online. Put your season. I wouldn't season the potatoes too much because if you're using sausage or bacon or any of that, that has salt in it. But you can still season them. You know what I mean? Put a little garlic pepper, whatever, a sazon, whatever you're gonna put in there, and put that in there. And then you press that once they defrost all the way. You don't want them soggy, but you want them like I think it's like 6 minutes to defrost or 4 minutes, something like that, just so they're pliable. And you're gonna press them in there, right? They don't have a name. There's no name. I'm just telling you how to do it. You can go back and watch a rewatch. They don't have a name. I don't know. Hash brown cupcakes. I don't know. So you just press that mixture in, pop that back in on 400 oven for like, I think it's like 10 minutes so that it gets crunchy a little bit, not burned because it's going to have to go back in, but like 10 minutes so that the potatoes are cooked all the way through or mostly through. And then you beat your eggs and just pour that mixture and you can put meat and cheese. Kid fire. I used to take them. If I was going, wherever I had to go and I ain't got time to make breakfast, put it in the oven. It's going to heat up. Boom. It'd be so good, too. Ooh. You put steak and eggs. Like if your family likes steak and eggs, go get the steakums. the little shaved steak that you use for your hoagies and stuff like that. You can make steak, egg, and cheese. Gentlemen, if you single, this is a way for you to be able to get a good breakfast. If you be on a truck or something, you can make up a whole pan of them. I mean, I guess you can make it in a pan. I made mine in muffins. So you can make it, I'm guessing, like in a casserole type dish and cut it in squares if you want. But I put mine in the muffin tin so they could carry it like this. Yeah. But I guess you could make it like a flat thing, like do the potatoes, let them cook, and then pour your eggs and meat on top of there, kind of like a quiche, and cut it. You know what I mean? But I know my kids, they like to take them in their hands, like eat them like muffins. So, but they be fire. I promise. It be so good. It really do. And it's not too bad, and they get full. And two of them for like depending on, you know, they got all the different muffin tins. So they got the big square ones, they got the round ones, different shapes or whatever. So make it fun and make them make it themselves. Excuse me. Yep. So if y'all don't have time to make breakfast every morning and you're working mom or dad, do it on the weekends. Let them help. Within an hour, everything's done. Really 30 minutes, but hour. Everybody didn't put what they want on theirs. Put them in a bag with their name on them so they know who, if we got allergies and all of that, you know, that might save you time for the next 2 months. Mm-hmm. Food prep, right? And you can just freeze them. You put them in a zipper bag and in some. It's the same thing as buying a toaster strudel with the eggs and cheese and sausage or bacon in it. It's the same thing. You're just making it yourself. And instead of bread, it's potatoes, which is gonna stay on their stomach longer if they don't like the breakfast that they're gonna have to eat at school. You at least you know they're not gonna be hungry probably until, because my kids said they wouldn't be hungry until lunchtime when they ate those. And my ex-husband, if he ate 4 of those, he said he wouldn't be hungry until lunchtime. So they're gonna sit on their stomach too. Your husband work outside and he got time to just pop something in, something that's not messy. He could be eating that on the way to work. Or if they got, some kind of thing where he can heat it up, it's still something that's girthy to where he ain't gonna be hungry. Yep. And that's a recipe you teaching the kids, something that with your help they can make it. Oh, now we know like the 10-year-olds, they use the oven and stuff, they can do it. So then that's a Sunday you don't got to get up because they want to make mommy and daddy breakfast. And this is the only recipe they know, but they can do it and do it efficiently. Oh, saved you a Sunday of getting out the bed. Or a Saturday because they want to make breakfast. If it's the older brother and sister that can supervise, then hell, you'll get so to the point they'll be making them and you won't even have to. Mm-hmm. So I'm about to go. We did 119 minutes. I'm about to go find me some food right now and then go get the rest of this school stuff out so we can be done with that. I do want to, like I said, again, thank everybody that sent in money because we getting to get our babies together and I'm excited about that. Hey, so I'm about to go eat. I'm hungry. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Please do not send any more money for the school supply thing. We do not need it. Okay? If you talk to the other people, tell them. There's no more school supply, drive, nothing. We're done. I'm about to send all this stuff out and we're about to finish with it as of tomorrow at about 12 o'clock. That don't mean send money till 12. That means all the stuff gonna be sent out by 12. No later than 12. So, I love y'all. Yes, we did reach our goal. We did more than our goal. That's why I said we don't need no more. We did. Well, there was no goal, but I just said from this date to this date, whatever money. We ain't never really did no amount that we trying to get to. We just use whatever's there. So that's why I say okay, from the 5th to the 10th, whatever money come in from the 5th to the 10th, that's going to our cause, whatever we doing, because it'll be chaos if it don't be there, and just everything just be there. That's where it goes. So whatever comes in for those days, it all goes to the purpose. Like when we did Flynn or whatever, like whatever come in is just going there. Then we'll go back to books and whatever else. So that's how we do it. I'll just throw it all in the pail. That all goes in the pail. Everything, $1, $2, 75 cents. It's all in the pail.